Hey, what's up guys? Zach Elmore here, hanging out Iron Valley Barbell, and I'm going to give you the guy out there who's trying to get one unbroken pull-up, who you've been trying to get one unbroken pull-up for years and years at the gym, but you just can't do it. Or for you out there who can do 3 to 5 pull-ups, but you really want to get into double-digit pull-ups, but as often as you try and as many pull-downs as you do, you just can't get yourself to do 10 pull-ups. Don't worry! Don't worry, homie, I got you. I have 3 exercises that's going to help you dramatically improve your pull-up game, no matter what level you're at, but especially for you beginners out there. The very first exercise I'm gonna show you, and before you run, let me explain the entirety of the exercise. It's going to be pull downs. But wait, I'm telling you, it's gonna be different than you've ever done before. When you're doing the pull downs here, you notice when most people do pull downs in the gym, like everybody, when they do pull downs in the gym, what they do is they put their legs underneath, and as they begin to pull, they actually push their quads against the pad as they're pulling down to help create more energy to move more weight. Well, I'm gonna show you a way to do pull downs that's going to completely mimic how the body's going to feel, how that upper back, how those lats are going to feel whenever you're doing a pull-up. And how we do that is quite simple. All we're gonna do is take our legs and not put them underneath the pad. We're not at all gonna put them under the pad. But in doing so, you wanna make sure you grab a hold of the pull down first. So grab a hold of it first. You're gonna be using moderate to lightweight anyways, because we're doing time under tension, TUT, time under tension. 3 to 4 seconds down on the eccentric, 3 to 4 seconds down on the concentric, 3 to 4 seconds up on the eccentric. And what it looks like is not putting your feet underneath the pad, so therefore you're going to have to completely use just that upper back. So you see like we'll call my belly button region, right? My hips are up against where the pad is, but I'm having no force against my quads against the pad. From here, I'm completely elongated, and I'm going to contract my shoulder blades and pull my elbows down and back, just as if I'm doing a pull-up. I'm going until my chin is as high as I possibly can get it, meaning I'm pulling the pull-down bar as far as I possibly can, completely elongating, pausing for 2 seconds. Why pause for 2 seconds, Zach? Because I've noticed everybody who sucks at pull-ups, who can't get a pull-up, they go, and they can't move. So what we're trying to do is focus on that initiating the pull by completely dead hanging, and then pulling those elbows back and contracting, holding 1, 2. All the way back up. Again, this is we're going slow on this eccentric, and here's the concentric here where I'm contracting my muscles. I'm going slow. I'm squeezing, I'm getting my shoulders, my chest over top. Slow and steady on the eccentric. Why slow and steady? Because you're going to find in the range of motion that you're doing your pull-ups, here we're mimicking with the pull-downs, where you're weakest at. So you're gonna feel about halfway down, like, oh, you start shaking more? Well, that's a weak link. Focus a little bit more on it. Put your mind inside of that muscle as you're contracting. Up next. Now, the next 2 exercises I have to show you guys, you're going to need bands for. Man, I'm telling you, invest in some bands. You can take these guys with you everywhere, but also it's going to dramatically increase your pull-up game because you're mimicking the pull-ups. So let's say you're somebody who can already do 5 to 6 pull-ups. You might just need moderate tension. You might just need the red bands. You put the red bands in, and what it looks like is, there's 2 ways to do it. The first way, the first way here is putting your knees in, right? The second way is putting your feet in. So whatever works for you, if you do decide to put your foot in, do 1 foot and then just cross. Same thing with the knees, just do 1 knee and then you can cross. So the knees, we'll start with this, and a little less tension than putting it on your foot, jumping up, and all you're doing now is your pull-ups. So now you're actually going to be able to do more pull-ups than what you typically were able to do, which is good because you're training your body in that range of motion. But notice this, the bands are going to increase tension. The most tension you're going to have is at the bottom of the band, and then the band's going to get easier as you come up. So it's going to be harder for you to get your shoulders over top of the bar, your chin over top of the bar. Let's act as if the bottom of the pull-up is your hardest part. I definitely think you should be doing more dead hangs, and this is what dead hangs look like. Dead hangs are here, and you're just hanging, and you're holding your body for 3, 4, 5, 10, 20, 30 seconds, right? And then what I like to see within that 30 seconds is you just pull up as far as you can and hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go back down, relax. Now we're holding for 30 seconds total, right? Every 5 seconds, you're coming back up, you're holding. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you're one back down. This is going to help now the bottom end of your pull-ups. When you're practicing your pull-ups, really focus on creating as much force at the bottom of the movement as you can. The bands are going to teach you this too. At the bottom, you're going to have more tension from the band, so therefore it's going to want to go up faster. Create that force, get momentum going into the lockout, and get your chest and your chin over top of the bar. Because that's typically a problem most people have. They get to like right here. They can't get that chin over top of the bar because they don't practice their pull-ups in fullest ranges of motion. That's what I'm trying to encourage on the pull downs, as well as over here on the pull-ups. It's encouraging full range of motion. And then we have the partial range of motion with the dead hang variation that we're doing for those who are struggling to get from the locked out position, the dead hang position, just to get the body moving.